Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through Sunday. Let's get into our study group for warriors, my hardcore heads. Some of you guys just want to sleep, go sleep. Some of us are up early, programming. Let's get into some notes. I took a lot of notes this week on relationships, on being single. So let's talk a little bit about women for you guys out there. Let's start off with how to approach a woman in public. Now this is the cold call. The cold call is just a sales term, and it's when you're calling leads that you don't know who they are. They're just random people from the phone book or just in the community. They are not expecting a call from you. They're not looking to buy anything from you. And you basically assault them. We've all had those calls and you hang up. I don't want it. Ugh. Damn telemarketers. So that's what you're gonna do. You pick some random woman that you think is beautiful. Oh, she's amazing. And you just can't resist, so you run over and talk to her. What do you say? It's the hardest thing to have game. What do you say to these women? Well, let's go over it just a little bit. I wrote down some notes. This was, I forget her name, but she was a dating coach on YouTube. She has millions of followers. Many of you guys that watch this type of content. I don't often watch this type of content, but I was researching it this week. So let's go over some of this. Rule number one, approaching a woman in public, a cold call. You don't ask for her number. You don't walk up to her and say, hey baby, let me get your phone number, or whatever your pitch is. You don't do that. You don't ask for her number. You don't ask for her number. You don't know her. Don't ask for her number. She's not going to give it to you. She'll give you a fake number. She'll laugh at you. Try commenting on the environment, something that's going on around you. You know, basically you're just finding common ground. And that's not a bad way to start a conversation. Now I find talking to a random woman is easier, for me at least, when I'm already in her vicinity and all I have to do is catch eye contact and say something. If I have to walk across the room and be like, so, hi, that's really awkward. And I personally, I don't do shit like that. Now, if you can spark up a conversation, just a casual conversation about nothing, doesn't have to be anything important, and you guys are vibing on each other and she seems like she's smiley and maybe she's flicking her hair and giving some signs and signals. Maybe we could talk about that sometime at a later point. I can tell you guys what are some of these signs and signals. Some of you already know. Some of you guys are experts at this. So you're chatting and you feel like it's time, maybe I want to see if she wants to hang out sometime. I want to go out on a date with her. So you give her your number. You don't ask for her number. You give her your number. Confidently, give her your number. Carry a pen. You know, guys used to carry pens. Make you look a little slick. Carry a pen, write it down, pass her your number. And then you leave. You leave the area immediately. As soon as you give her that number, and if she takes it, then you leave. Nice to meet you, whatever, you know, you say your goodbyes, and you give a nice smile, and you're out of there. You don't just stand around or go across the room and hang out with your buddies, and she can see you for the next hour, and you just got her number. You know, no way, man, you're gone. You're gone. That's the rule. If you're having a hard time talking with women, you don't know what to say. And that's happened to me before. I have actually a really funny story about that I should tell, but I won't right now because it'd take too long. But I've made a fool of myself a few times. What do you say? Ask questions. Ask questions. That's always an easy way to start a conversation. Just ask questions. I ask questions about jewelry. I ask questions about all kinds of stuff. Be funny. Women like funny dudes. Be funny. Have a sense of humor. Allow your natural sense of humor to just thrive. And it is important to notice little cues and signs and signals. And say, for example, if you see a woman across a room at a party or someplace, wait for the signs and signals. Maybe she gives you a smile from across the room. You guys make eye contact once or twice. Twice is a sign. Once you might just be looking around the room. But when you have that invite, even if it's a non-verbal cue, that's your time to march over there and talk to her. Now, some of you guys need to understand this. A lot of you guys understand it already. Never say anything sexual. Not even a sexual joke. Don't go there. You're not funny. You're just creepy. Especially if it's a slightly older guy talking to a slightly younger girl. Don't say anything sexual. Be a gentleman. 100% a gentleman. I have a video about what that means, what a gentleman means, what it means to be a gentleman. We talk all about it. There's lots about that stuff online. There's a whole channel I found of a guy teaching young men how to be gentlemen. This British guy. Now, I don't give a lot of compliments. I'm not telling a woman, oh, you got such pretty hair, or you're so beautiful, or if I don't know you, I'm not giving you no compliments like that. Maybe on the second date, maybe after we've gone out. I'm not issuing a bunch of compliments. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I'm not trying to play that game. I'm nice, I'm friendly, but I'm not trying to shower you with compliments. And some guys do that. Oh, you're so fine, and you a sucker, saying all that dumb shit. Confidence is key. That's the point. Last on that is be able to handle rejection. If you go over there, you pitch your game, you give it a little conversation, she doesn't seem interested, walk away and don't care. Don't give her another glance the rest of the night. If she's not interested, she's not interested. So what? You don't care. Don't take it hard. Don't be giving her mean looks or talk shit about her. Just don't even care at all. Here's some reasons. Let's go through another list. Here's some reasons why you might be single. These also might be reasons why you could be in this perpetual game of getting into relationships, having them last for a month or two, a short amount of time, and then being dumped. And I've had that happen to me. So let's go over this list, and some of this stuff is going to sting some of you. If you have a connection to one or more of these things on this list, you need to check yourself. So one of the reasons why you may be getting dumped, why you may be single, why women may be turned off by you, even if it's on the first date or on the 10th date, but at some point they get sick of you. They're not interested in you. They lose their attraction to you. So what's behind that? We have to look within. Are you an excessive porn user? If you've looked at porn, it doesn't make you a bad person, you're not going to burn in hell. But if you're addicted to porn and you're looking at porn a lot, the word excessive porn use is kind of vague, but you know what it means if you know if you're looking at it too much. And that, even if you feel like it's a secret and nobody knows, it's your little dirty, little nasty little secret, people know. A woman can sense this type of thing. And if she finds out that you're into porn, and there's ways that she can find out, especially if you guys have sex and you're trying to flip her around into a bunch of porn positions, if she's aware of what goes on in those videos, she might realize, wait a minute, this is no longer a session of lovemaking. Now this is just some buck wild porn movie. He's trying to recreate all the scenes that he has memorized in his head. Oh yeah, she may get very turned off by that. If she finds your cell phone and you've got all this porn you're looking at, all these dirty pictures, yeah, that may be a problem for you, dude. excessive porn users need to get on top of that shit. Here's another reason why you might be unsuccessful with women. You might be stupid. Dumb guys don't do well with women. Dumb guys, real stupid motherfuckers, stay single and lonely and desperate and miserable. That's real. I'm being honest with you. Some of you guys don't like this. If you're stupid, you are going to have problems in relationships. If you have anger issues, I've had anger issues, and this has hurt me in relationships, and I've had to get on top of it, and it doesn't feel good. Sometimes you feel justified with your anger. You have to let it go. It's killing you. It's driving people away. If you're immature, and this is a problem that a lot of men have, I've had to philosophize on this also. Am I an overgrown child? Am I maturing properly? Is anything holding me back from being a mature adult man? A woman wants a mature man. She doesn't want a little boy. She doesn't want some goofy idiot. Are you really clingy? You have separation issues. Can you not be a room by yourself? Do you text a chick 30, 40 times a day? Are you an insecure loser? Some people don't recognize that about themselves, and some people do. But if you're really insecure, that could be a major turnoff. Oh, she might have been hot for you in the beginning, but then when she found out how absolutely weak and insecure you are deep inside, you became ugly and disgusting. Are you unvirtuous and immoral? That's a major turnoff. That can drive a woman away on the first date, and she's sitting there across the table eating, and she's just thinking in her head, no fucking way. I can't wait to go home. This guy is not going to happen. This is not happening. Or she may find this out 2 months into it and realize, you know what, geez, you're really not that great of a person, are you? I thought all that shit you talked was just jokes. Turns out you're actually a bad person. Are you out of shape physically and mentally? That can be a real problem. That can be a frustration that women just get sick of. She's out there jogging and you're doing nothing. Nothing. You're a weak loser. She's looking at the men in the movies over you. Is she dreaming of Jason Momoa sitting right next to you, you fucking loser? Now I sound like Wes Watson, don't I? And the last one on this little list of why you possibly are single is you might not be fatherhood material. A good woman, a traditional woman, a real awesome woman is going to be thinking about that. Is he going to be safe to leave my kids around? Am I going to want to have a kid with this guy? Am I going to want his seed up in me? Now, let's end this off with what Jordan Peterson talks about in many of his videos. This is hard stuff, man. It was hard for me to listen to, and it's hard to think about, but we have to. Jordan Peterson talks about this, and he says, if everyone rejects you, if women are rejecting you, and I know what that's like. I've been through a season of rejection, where every woman I approached, every woman I tried for, every woman I talked to, every woman I went after, just put up a wall. Sorry, not interested. And I could easily get bitter and say, fuck all those bitches, right? Get into your little gangster rap Ice Cube mode. Fucking bitches, right? But Jordan Peterson talks about it this way. We have to look within. The Buddhists talk about it like this, that if you don't go within, you go without. So if you refuse to go within and fix the problems within, you're going to go without love, go without pussy, go without attention, go without women in your life. And Jordan Peterson says, if every woman rejects you, they're right. They're right to reject you. They're absolutely right to reject you. There's something wrong with you. Man, that's hard to hear. Food for thought.